Your life expectancy. You were born with a life expectancy of 109. With life expectancy, what people need to understand is our free will choices through life lengthen it or shorten it. Humans were actually supposed to live a lot longer, but for you, you've shortened it down. I can't say how far, but that's how far your life expectancy should be, 109.
Okay.
Okay, someone has a big centre line, someone has a big ego.
No! This hand keeps lying!
You're just lying through your own teeth.
No, it's not true!
I deny your truth handling abilities, you non-truth handler, you!
My hand's totally turning on me in this. Damn you, hand!
Having a long centre line shows that you can be very self-centered. Your headline clashes into your centre line clashes into your headline, which shows that you tend to live a lot of your life in your head. Which is probably why it comes out so much from your videos.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. In here is stress.
Oh.
You have very faint but very close stress lines. Your stress comes, it sticks around for a long time, then you get more stress and it builds up, and then some of it goes away, then more comes along, and you just don't get rid of it.
Ah, I thought that's what the videos were doing. Apparently not.
No, that's just a mental release.
Ah, okay.
So
I thought you were going to say mental illness there, but anyway.
It can be that too.
Moving right along.
If you break the camera, it is. Okay. Your logic is in your thumb. Someone only has a one-way power of thinking.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
See? Anyway, when you approach a problem, you're going to know you approach it from one direction. You can't find another way around to solve a problem. Generally, most people can look at it from two directions, so they have two ways of unraveling it. You can only do it one way.
Okay.
And generally, that's the direct approach.
Subtle? Me? Ha!
Yeah, whatever. Okay, the shape of your palm determines the element or elements you have within you. The shape of your fingers is the elements you give to others. Okay, the shape of your palm is actually quite round, which shows water, and the rise shows fire. You have a very odd mix because those two elements aren't compatible. Having water shows you're very good with your own emotions, except perhaps your anger, because that's where the fire comes in mixing with your water. But you're very good with your own emotions. You don't cry easily, it takes lots for you to break down, and you tend to get over it pretty quickly in the general sense. Dealing with the issue is something different, but you don't stay down for long. Having fire shows that you have too much inner creativity.
Too much? There you go, that's why it keeps bursting out. Why do I do 6 or 7 videos a week? It just bursts out, that's why.
Because having creativity in your headline and in your palm shows a great amount of it. Probably too much for your own health. Or sanity.
Yeah, I think the lad's onto something here.
The extension of your fingers is the element you give to others. You have 2 air, 1 water, 1 fire. The air being the dominant sign, so that you tend to give knowledge to others, considering you don't have a lot to give out yourself.
Ouch.
But people see you as a good resource. You tend to have the information they want, and if you don't have the information, you know where to find it. If people ask you a question, you just say, look on Wikipedia, it's all there.
The answer for everything.
Having fire shows that you can creatively inspire other people. And I'm lost for words now.
Well, that's a first.
Shut up.
He's been hanging shit on me. This is my first chance to get back at him.
Generally, people watch you, they see you, and you give them some sort of creative burst back. And so they thrive off it. It's kind of like a feeding source. But because it's not very heavy, because you tend to put a lot of intellect behind your creativity, it's not actually going to get them very far. It just gives them an idea, and then they have to build on it from there.
That sounds good.
Water. He cares for other people. My God.
I care. I really care. See? Now finally the palm's on my side. Damn it.
You can be good with other people's emotions. You know the right thing to say, what to do. but you don't have it in spades. You're only good when you can reflect on the issue in your own experience.
Yeah.
People with more water fingers tend to just know everything. Okay, your relationships, which are on the side of your palm.
Yes.
Gee, I believe we'll hope you're lucky with your present relationship,
Yeah?
because it's your last one, if it's a long-term one.
Excellent. That's good news.
If free will comes in and the relationship ends, you're on your own.
My girlfriend's now going to hold that over my head as a threat if I ever misbehave.
Yeah.
I got to make up or I'm screwed. Well, that was always my intention for this to be my last relationship, so...
Of course. Yeah, on this finger is your third eye. Your third eye is very, very hazy.
It's got a band-aid on it. Does that count?
I hate my vision impairment. No, I really can't see through you. Yeah, your third eye, from what I can see, it's still very hazy.
My third eye is obscured by a band-aid, which is why it doesn't see very well, but I can get along with that.
Put a band-aid over your forehead, then you won't see through anything. The length of your fingers. The length of the fingers shows sexuality acceptance. Yours is interesting, yet common.
Interesting yet common, okay.
Your ring finger is longer than your index finger, which shows that within yourself, you can accept any sexuality. But your ring finger is slightly curved, which shows that despite the fact that you could probably accept it, you'd fight it.
Alright.
It's more fear. You don't fear for yourself, you fear the influence of other people. If things were to change. It can change, it might change, it won't change, who knows. I can't predict these things. But yeah, you'd have a hard time accepting it because other people might not accept it.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see your powers. Okay, you have two distinct gifts. Your gifts are, you can use flowers. You can study the knowledge of flowers, you'll be able to, like to what particular flowers they're like at the moment. You know, there's flowers to the astrology science, both Chinese and Western. And have a very good sense of it. The other ability is gypsy cards. They're easy to learn if you learn tarot cards first. But gypsy cards are they will pair two people in relationship, friendship, or they can read how balance striking your masculine and feminine side and what problems you have in life.
Well, what does your reading suggest that I should maybe work on in the future?
For your future, I suggest trying to keep your headspace clear. I've noted to it in several comments that you should write things down. Plan it out. I mean, for all the videos that I plan to do, I've made scripts. And while they're all in shorthand notes, so if anyone else read them and understand what's happening, I know what's happening. So I just have a vision in my mind, but I'm able to put it out so I don't have to worry about the actual detail. So write this down, plan the scripts, research, get the plan of it. If you write it down paper and
Yes.
plan,
Yes.
then you actually find your headspace clearing up a bit. Like your opening video for your brother.
Yes. Okay.
You need to actually write it all down and try and plan it out.
Oh, good advice. I just thought of something. Do you actually have to hold someone's hand, or if people like scan their hand or took a photo of their hand, would you be able to give them any insight?
I could.
Do you want to?
If people actually replied with a video saying, here's my palm, please read it, I'd have to send you a private message with all the details that I can see on your hand. And basically you have to show me everything from the top of your fingers all the way down to the base of your palm.
Oh, okay, so video response would be the way to go, so you can show the whole. There you go.
And the hand needs to be flexed so your lines stick out. Because some people have thick lines, some people have thin lines. And if I can't see the thin lines, I really can't tell you anything.
Okay, there you go. Private readings from Barry. He didn't know I was going to dump that on him at the end of the video. That's what he gets for revealing all my secrets.
Actually, I didn't know, I just wasn't going to say anything.
Set up again. Okay. Thank you, Barry.
You're welcome.
I feel enlightened.